They remembered everything. Every story you told, every fear you mentioned, every person you talked about. You thought it meant they cared. You thought it meant you finally found someone who truly paid attention. But they were not listening because they loved you. They were listening because they were building something, and you were the subject. Most people avoid understanding themselves. If you're not one of them, subscribe now. Let's get into the human files. Think about the person who got close to you fast. They asked about your family, your past relationships, your biggest regrets, your fears, and you told them because they made you feel so understood, so seen, like finally someone actually gets me. They never talked about themselves much, and when they did, it always connected back to you, to what you needed to hear, to what made you trust them more. You thought that was connection, but that was research. If you trusted someone like this, you are not stupid, you are not naive, you are human. The need to be understood is one of the deepest needs a person can have, and when someone meets that need, your brain does not ask questions. It opens, it trusts, it connects. That is not a weakness. That is what makes you capable of real relationships. The problem was never your openness. The problem was what they did with it. Here is what was actually happening. Psychologists call this predatory information gathering. It is a calculated process used by people with manipulative personalities to identify, assess, and prepare their targets before making a move. It works in 3 stages. Stage 1, the approach. They come in warm, curious, attentive, safe. They ask questions most people never ask, and they listen in a way most people never listen. This is not kindness. This is assessment. They are asking themselves, what does this person need? What are they afraid of? What do they want so badly that they would overlook red flags to get it? Stage 2, the file. Everything you share gets stored. Your insecurities, your family wounds, the people you trust, the people you don't, your patterns, your pressure points. They are not collecting memories, they are collecting leverage. Stage 3, the move. Once they know enough, they begin to use it. They mirror your values back to you, so you believe you are the same. They reference things you told them in private to make you feel uniquely known. They use your fears to keep you close, your wounds to keep you grateful, your trust to keep you blind. And by the time you realize what happened, you are already in it. And leaving feels like losing the only person who truly understood you, which was always the point. And here's what makes it worse. These people are not random. They do not pick just anyone. They look for specific things. They look for people who are kind, because kind people give the benefit of the doubt. They look for people who are loyal, because loyal people stay even when things feel wrong. They look for people who have been hurt before, because people who have been hurt are desperate to believe this time is different. They look for people who are givers, because givers pour into others without asking what is being poured back. Your best qualities, your compassion, your openness, your loyalty were not invisible to them. They were the exact reason they chose you. And while you were busy being a good friend, they were busy building a case, learning your soft spots, memorizing your blind spots, waiting for the moment they could use everything you gave them freely against you. Here's the part that changes everything. The connection you felt was real, but it was only real on your side. What felt like friendship was a performance designed to extract information. What felt like being understood was someone learning your weak points. What felt like someone finally seeing you was someone deciding how to use you. And the worst part? The version of you that opened up to them, the honest, vulnerable, trusting version, was the best version of you. They did not earn it. They manufactured the environment for it. Which means the problem was never that you trusted too much. The problem was that they were willing to weaponize the trust of someone who offered it in good faith. That says everything about them and nothing about you. So what do you do with this? You do not close yourself off. You do not stop being open. You do not punish everyone for what one person did. What you do is learn to read the pattern. Real friends ask questions because they care. They also share. They also make themselves vulnerable. The exchange goes both ways. But the person who only takes information and never gives any, who makes you feel seen without ever being seen themselves, is not building a friendship. They are building a file. Now you know what to look for, and knowing is the only protection that actually works. If this made you see yourself differently, then you already know what you need to do. Subscribe if you want to understand yourself deeper. The next video goes more deeper. I'll see you there.